Judge Rob Rinder has become one of the country's favorite TV stars with his no-nonsense handling of the law on his ITV real-life courtroom series. But out of his robes, Rob has been dealing with his own deeply personal setback. I am very sad to reveal that The Sun's legal columnist has separated from his civil partner of 4 years. Rob exchanged vows with fellow barrister Seth Cummings, a one-time political advisor to former Chancellor George Osborne, in a civil ceremony in Ibiza in 2013. That was before Rob's TV fame, but the event hit headlines because his best pal Benedict Cumberbatch had been especially ordained to marry the couple, who have been together for 11 years. A source close to the TV judge, below, tells me, it's very sad news, but Rob is separating from his partner of 11.5 years. He's very upset about the situation, but the split is amicable and no one else is involved. Rob has never spoken about his relationship and nothing will change on that front. He very much wants to focus on his work, including Judge Rinder on ITV, which he absolutely adores. Benedict, who met Rob when they were students at the University of Manchester, said of officiating the civil partnership ceremony, "It's a very private, lovely thing to be asked to do. Of course, I'm going to make a joke after it. I do weddings. Next will be children's parties and bat mitzvahs. It's a mainly Jewish and gay audience, so hopefully they will be lenient towards me." Rob's massively successful court show has now run for 6 series. On top of that, he finished 5th in the 2016 series of Strictly Come Dancing and is also one of our consumer columnists every Saturday in The Sun. All of that work will be a welcome distraction. Read on for more of Dan Wooden's bizarre column. Kylie gets ready for dancing. The wait is almost over for Kylie Minogue fans. It's been almost 4 years since she last hit the singles chart, and she was grinning from ear to ear as she touched down in Paris on Monday ahead of the release of new single Dancing. Officially announcing the tune on Twitter, she wrote, "Lovers, the countdown begins. Dancing, the first single from my new album Golden, is released this Friday." She has been working on the album with Ed Sheeran's co-writer Amy Wadge, who is credited on ED's global hit Thinking Out Loud. "I am expecting big things." Posh Kex, Victoria Beckham has taken some unlikely inspiration for her latest photo shoot. Bridget Jones, the fashion mogul, posed in underwear similar to the pair Renee Zellweger made famous in the romantic comedy. Posh, who was posing for Spanish Vogue, combined her granny pants with a 690-pound cashmere jumper. She tweeted the snap yesterday. She wrote, "When all you need is a pair of heels." The former Spice Girl was also pictured in non-Bridget-themed clothes. She says in the article, "I have grown up in public since I was a 19-year-old, my days of worrying what people think I left behind. That explains the pants, then." ED's chariot Ed Sheeran may have 11 months of touring ahead, but that won't mean time apart from girlfriend Cherry Seaburn. He has arranged for her to fly out and see him each weekend during the European leg of his Divide tour, which kicks off in Ireland in May. In an exclusive chat, he told me, "It's actually really easy for Cherry to come. She works and can't give up her job. But it's gonna be easy because it's weekends and 2 months of it is in Europe, so she can just pop out." But Ed, whose single Perfect is on its 6th week at #1, won't be wasting his spare time on the road. The singer has plenty of other plans while performing to his millions of fans. He explained, "It's gonna be a kind of boring year. There's not actually going to be that much going on other than touring. I'm gonna do a lot of songwriting. I'm gonna go back and with Steve Mac, who co-wrote Shape of You, and start something. I'm also doing putting that together, and that shoots in 2019. Doesn't sound too boring to me." Maya Stormson Stormzy could be about to get a lot more airtime on Radio 1. His presenter girlfriend Maya Jama has been signed up for a Saturday show. But her job could spell bad news for Scott Mills, who is celebrating 20 years at the station. Maya will be joining Scott's show every Friday as bosses weigh up whether she would suit a full-time role. A radio insider said, "Maya is a breath of fresh air and will be one of the youngest presenters. Radio 1 wants a more youthful sound. Older DJs don't have as much of a connection with listeners." Maya said, "I'm so happy to be presenting alongside Scott and am beyond excited to have my own show. Some young blood should help bring some life back to the station. Share or screw." Usually the biggest decision Geordie Shore types face is whether to have chicken nuggets or a kebab after a night out. But I posed Chloe Ferry and Sam Gowland a dilemma with even higher stakes in my new stomach-churning game Share or Screw. The lovebirds had to decide in secret whether to share a vile showbiz syrup or screw their partner by having them down the whole lot instead. Did Chloe and Sam stick together? Find out at my Facebook page. This could be the ultimate test of their romance. Enter the road EastEnders. Shane Ritchie reveals he will not be returning to Albert Square. Night Fever. Davina. Newly single Davina shows off Saturday Night Fever moves at her 50th SCHMOOCE company. Apprentices Michaela and Harrison become third couple from latest series TYS cut. Catherine Tildesley confirms she has quit Corey and will leave next year. Sugar's Love Cheat. Apprentice star cheated on her fiancé and shows multi-million-pound pad. Rita Ora has revealed the wait is almost over for her second album, featuring singles Anywhere and Your Song. Asked about her plans, she said, "It's my album, which comes out at the end of March, and then I go on tour in May." Lady Gaga is her own opening act during the European leg of her Joanne World Tour. She posted on Twitter, "I've decided to play the documentary made about me every night before the show. If you get there early it will be on."